Good morning from sunny Austria. I'm currently standing on some train tracks because today we are going to be getting Austria's steepest cog railway train up the mountain. I believe this train here is the one, or at least very similar to the one that we'll be taking. But I'll be honest, there are so many mountains around here that I have no idea which one it is that we're going to be climbing. However, I do know that it's called, and forgive my pronunciation for this, Schafberg. Now obviously the station's down there, but I don't know if we have to go this way and down or straight down this pathway here. I'm going to try this path, but with all this fencing down here, I'm not 100% sure this is the correct way to go. Well, I'm down the end of the path now, and this looks like it must be the car park for it, so if we just slip through here, then we should come across the station. Although I'm not so convinced actually, because the train's all behind that thing. It looks like the station might be on the other side. Either way, we need to hurry up and find it because I do not want to miss this train. Oh, here we go. Look, it looks like there's some toilets down here and people waiting. I think I found it. Where do I get a ticket for the train? Over this side, yeah? Yes. And okay, thank you. Could I get a return ticket for the train?
Yes, one ticket?
Yes, just both ways.
Yes. At 12:30 is the next stop, and you reach the top at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
1:05. How long do you want to stay on the top of the mountain?
I don't know what's up there, maybe like an hour?
Yes, 1 or 2 hours, the most people stay like this.
Yeah, 1 hour should be fine.
€51.40.
51.46. The train that I was hoping to catch is full up. It looks like it's really popular, which isn't surprising, especially on a sunny day like this. But it does also mean that you have to pick exactly which train you're going to get down, so you've got to choose how much time you want up on the mountain. We've got just under an hour to kill, but I've noticed along the top of the station there is a cafe. Look at this mad old train they've got here in the station. Imagine if that was the thing that was taking us up there. Any of these? Right, thank you. I'm going to get this Red Bull down me, sit back and enjoy the view, and I will catch up with you guys when it's time to get on the train. Just about to get on now. I think there's about 100 seats on every single train and they all seem to fill up, so you can't get one at the very last minute.
Thank you, sir.
We are leaving the station. We appear to be crammed into this train like sardines. That is the little road which we were up at earlier when we started the video. We've only been about 2 minutes so far, and already there are some quite spectacular views. We're not at a super steep angle at the moment, but I'm expecting it to get steeper. So I've set my camera to horizon balancing mode, so it keeps the horizon nice and level. So any angle that you can see on the camera is because of the angle of the train. It does look like they're getting more spectacular views on the other side of the train compared to what we're getting over here, but hopefully that will change soon. I'm pretty sure there is one station on the way up. Some people get off there and walk the rest of the way. I've done a lot of walking so far in the last few days, so personally I am staying on the train until we reach the top. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the station. It doesn't look much like a station. It appears to be getting off to let people off. Turns out everybody on this train seems to be as lazy as myself because not a single person got off. We've just left that station now, so the next stop is the top. That's more like it for some views on our side. I was going to say the entire way up it's better to sit on the left side of the train, but now I think I might have to change my mind. It's pretty much a sheer drop over the edge there now, looking right down to the bottom. That is it, we have officially arrived at the top. This isn't quite the summit, obviously we've got to walk up this little path here and there's some buildings up there, probably some sort of cafe and gift shop with extremely overpriced items. But when you have views like this, can you really complain? It's a shame that the sun's in front of us up here, because if it was behind us this would look even better, but at the same time look at that, what a beautiful view. So the train took about 30 minutes all in all, so it's not too bad to get up here. And yeah, 100% by the end of that journey it's well worth getting on the right hand side of that train to get those incredible views at the final ascent. If you look right into the distance there, you can just about make out some snow on the top of those mountains. And after being in the Arctic last winter, I can only imagine what this place would look like in the snow. I don't 100% know if this train even comes up here in the winter, but if it does, I think I might have to revisit. So that's the station there, that's just where we were at that viewpoint, but I've just discovered another viewpoint down here where there's barely anyone around, apart from this absolute nutter soaring through the sky. Hang on, is that a pigeon? Oh no, it is a bloke in a contraption. Yeah, this is more like it. Tourists are one of my least favourite things, and I'm definitely not one of them because I've said this before, but I've driven here. Oh, for those who don't know, by the way, this is just my second channel. On my main channel, I've got the entire trip. I'm driving from the UK down to Greece. It's a 6,000 mile round trip. So if you haven't checked out my main channel, go and have a look at that, and you'll see more of all the areas down the bottom of this mountain as well. I'm just going to walk a little bit further down and check out the view over this way, and then we're going to head back up and right up to the top and see what that building is. I quite fancy maybe a beer or a what? I literally nearly didn't come down here and I would have missed this. Now that is the best view yet. Look how high above the clouds we are. That is actually insane. I am genuinely on top of the world. I need to find out how tall this mountain is. I'll put it on the screen below. But look at it. I can't believe I nearly missed this view. That is insane. Oh, look, there's even a bit of snow down here, look, covered by the shade. Okay, I've got a bit of a dilemma. I've walked up to this point here and there's two buildings. There's that one there, which is a hotel, and then there's this one over here, which is, well, I don't know what this one is. So it's a bit of a risk walking all the way up this steep bit if they don't sell beer. But I'm going to give it a go because it looks more interesting than the hotel. I can now confirm two things. Number one, the smaller building did sell beer. And number two, that thing that we saw floating about in the sky earlier was not a pigeon. It was a bloke in a contraption, because I saw another one taking to the skies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed to my main channel, Ads Ventures, make sure you go and do that to catch all my main adventures. And if you want to see all my little side quests, make sure you subscribe to this one. I stupidly chose to only have an hour up here, so I need to drink this pretty quick and get back down to the train. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.